Seth Stokes, 106.3 WORD News here at Intercom Upstate on Garlington Road. I'm here with Mark Hendricks, the Operations Manager, Program Director for this family of stations. And with WORD, they've moved from AM to FM. We've got an app. You can stream us online. But now there is a new way that you can kind of take in all of the great content that 106.3 puts out there. And Mark's here to tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's the Alexa technology, and really Alexa's waking up here
You
already.
say your name, she wakes up.
She wakes up pretty quickly, but
I don't know that.
smart speakers are the biggest thing exploding right now in the way people consume audio. And 106.3 WORD is one of the very few stations in the country right now that is Alexa enabled. In other words, our skill has been developed, and you can now access 106.3 WORD on your Amazon Echo or Echo Dot very simply. It's amazing how this technology is exploding. Just some statistics. Right now, there's 7% of all households in the U.S. which has Alexa technology or smart speakers in their home. That doesn't seem like a big number, but the projections are by the year 2020, all households will have 75% penetration. So that's an incredible amount when you stop and think about it. Almost 7.5 in 10 people will have some form of smart speaker in their house. Now, to put that in perspective, smartphones didn't reach that type of, it took smartphones basically about 8 years to have that kind of penetration, and we're talking about smart speakers reaching that kind of penetration in households in 5 to 6 years.
Wow.
Even social media, it took 13 years to reach 75% household penetration.
It seems like the more frequently new technology comes out, the more comfortable people are with embracing it now, and they just go ahead and jump on it, whereas before, people were a little timid, a little more shy about getting into new technology. Now they just jump all over it.
Well, it's true, and the smart speakers are fun. That's one of the big reasons why we've seen the quick movement, and the projections are so high for the development, along with the ability to play music. It seems like a fun thing to do, and then also news and information, which is what 106.3 WORD specializes in.
Absolutely. So when you go to listen to WORD on Alexa, what are the steps you have to take?
Okay, first off, you must enable the skill. So you would go into your Amazon account or simply grab your Dot and go through the steps of saying, Alexa, enable 106.3 WORD. That's the first thing you've got to do in order for it to be able to then go through the steps of utilizing the skill. And once you do that, that's a one-time thing. Just enable 106.3 WORD. After you go through that, anytime you want to consume the radio station, listen to the station, you simply say, Alexa, open 106.3 WORD.
Hi, this is Tara. Welcome to 106.3 WORD. You can say, listen live, podcasts, or weather.
Listen live.
Okay, here's 106.3 WORD.
All right, Tara's on right now, so we're listening to the Tara Show. The great thing, Alexa, volume down. The great thing about it is you can also listen to podcasts and shows on demand from Tara, Vince, Bob, even our weekend shows, our popular weekend shows like Upstate Outdoors, Salute to Service, and Hot Rods and Happy Hour. Or, again, one of the really important things and valuable things that listeners and consumers want is the weather forecast, which is another option that we're making available through Alexa. And the way you access that is to simply say, Alexa, ask 106.3 WORD to play the weather.
Okay, here's the weather from 106.3 WORD.
Now, the Upstate's most trusted forecast for the 106.3
So you have access to the weather forecast 24/7 at any given time.
That's fantastic.
Alexa, stop.
What's really cool about this is, even with stuff like Spotify and things of that nature, you have to kind of have the phone in your hand or at your computer to tell it what you want to listen to. But with 106.3 and the Echo Dot, and the Alexa technology, you could be working around the house and just tell it what you want to hear, and it plays it for you. So you can multitask. You can be more efficient in your listening and your work at home.
And that's one of the more appealing aspects of the technology. It's all voice activated, and that's one of the things that consumers are really excited about as it relates to the smart speaker and the Alexa technology.
So what kind of work, a little how it's made, what kind of work went into getting 106.3 WORD on the Echo and the Echo Dot?
A lot. It took a lot of time to get there. And again, credit to our parent company, Intercom, who, again, sees where the puck is going. And 106.3 WORD was one of 8 stations that was involved in this early adaptation of this technology. So we worked very hard. We worked with Zap Media, who's been at the forefront of the development of Alexa technology, and they were very helpful in assisting me and 106.3 WORD and Intercom in trying to get this thing set up and finally rolled out for our listeners to utilize.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for taking some time to fill us in on the new technology and a new way that you can take in 106.3 WORD and the great programming here at the radio station. And I look forward to getting an Echo or an Echo Dot so I can do this at my house when I'm working from home. And I think this is fantastic.